been saying for months how it feels like the women in hip hop are always fighting, but finally, the men are doing something. So Future and Metro released their highly anticipated album, We Don't Trust You, and shocked everyone with a surprise verse from Kendrick Lamar on the 6th song Like That, and social media has been blowing up. Let's just get straight to it. Number one, stop hiding the features on albums. It's so annoying. The second thing is that we learned a lot on this album. The very first song, we see that there is some sort of friction between Drake and Future. Future calls Drake his #1 fan and mentions that Drake has been pillow talking with a woman because of course they're beefing over a woman. And then he says, I don't need another fake friend, dog. Can't be by the hoe cause we sharing, dog, and your feelings, nigga, while you playing, dog. Obviously, Drake's last album being called For All the Dogs. That was the very first song of the album, and then to everybody's surprise, we get to track 6. It's called Like That. Who does it feature? Kendrick Lamar, and this nigga comes out swinging. These niggas talking out their necks, don't pull no coffin out your mouth, I'm way too paranoid for a threat. DOT, the money, power, respect. The last one is better. Say it's a lot of goofies with a check. Kendrick was very direct on this, saying, F sneak dissing. First person shooter, I hope they come with 3 switches. F the big 3. Nigga is just me. Big bump wood, I'm really like that. And your best work is a light pack. Nigga Prince outlived Mike Jack. Nigga bum. For all your dogs getting buried, that's K with all these 9s. He gonna see a pet cemetery. Wood. Kendrick said a lot there, and this comes as Drake and J. Cole have been buddy-buddy over the last few months. They've done multiple songs together, and now they're on tour. Alright, so before I hate on this song and people just think that I'm a hater and I'm a Drake stan, I like Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick Lamar. I got multiple Kendrick Lamar albums. I purchased multiple Drake albums, multiple J. Cole albums, but I will say I do like J. Cole and Drake 10 times more. Section 80 and Good Kid, Mad City, I think, are 2 of the greatest albums of all time, not just including rap music. To Pimp a Butterfly, I do think is extremely overrated. Damn, I thought was a really great album. And then Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Who's listening to that? But it seems like Kendrick always does this. He never drops consistent music. He disappears and then he comes out of nowhere. He disses the other top rappers because he knows the internet's gonna go crazy. He knows the internet's gonna eat it up, and then he disappears. We've seen this before. This verse is just okay. Kendrick has done way better in the past. This isn't even a top 40 Kendrick Lamar verse, but he knows if you talk about Drake, if you talk about J. Cole, people are gonna talk about it. Both Drake and Kendrick have both. They have both taking shots at each other for over 10 years now, and it's so frustrating because to me, Drake haters are just as bad as Drake stans, and they love to make it seem like this is just some one-sided attack. I can make an entire video on the jabs that Kendrick and Drake have taken at each other over the years, and even Big Sean has publicly went at Kendrick, and people like to act like Kendrick is some boogeyman. I just thought the verse was cool. I didn't think it was anything special, but I do like that Kendrick came out the gate swinging. Like that whole money, power, respect part that he had, I thought that was cool because I agree in this case. I'm a big Drake fan, that's my guy, but I still hate that For All the Dogs album. Check out my review for that. But this album was clear to me that this was a moment where Drake took the money instead of trying to make a quality project, especially at this stage in his career. The whole F the Big 3 is just me. Whatever. Drake dropped that I'm top 2 and I'm not 2 line like almost 10 years ago, and this man Kendrick was probably in the studio fuming because that's all he talks about whenever he does these verses where he's puffing his chest out and talking to these other rappers. I'm top 5. I'm smoking on your top 5. I'm top. Nigga, shut up. I did like that Andre 3000 line, but that line about Prince outliving Mike Jack, that shit was hard as hell. Like, I can't even hate on that. Maybe I'm spoiled because I like battle rap and I've heard a lot of crazy things in my life, but that whole K9 Pet Cemetery bar, stop it, bro. People on the internet like, yo, he said K9 and Pet Cemetery because For All the Dogs, and with Drake is a dog. Call me a hater all you want. I just thought this verse was cool, and honestly, I'm sick and tired of this whole Drake and Kendrick thing. Like, they've been taking shots at each other for over 10 years now. Either fully go to war or just shut up. At least Drake has been in that ring. Kendrick disappears for 4 years, and then he likes to talk about the other rappers who's actually been putting out music and feeding their fans. Kendrick is a part-time rapper. This nigga Kendrick is a 23-year-old NBA player talking about load management. Cole is rapping with the female rappers, the trap rappers, the lyrical rappers, even the trash rappers. I'm really curious at what J. Cole is gonna do because J. Cole is like the nice guy in hip-hop. Like Kendrick Lamar, don't get me wrong, I feel like as a human, he seems like a really good, solid dude, but as a rapper, he's an asshole. What is Mr. Nice Watch? What is Mr. Dollar in the Dream? What is Jermaine Cole gonna do? Because I feel like everybody loves J. Cole, and I don't think J. Cole has ever really been battle tested, I guess outside of Lil Pump. And I keep seeing people saying that J. Cole and Kendrick, they got beef. It's not beef, dumbass. welcome to hip hop. I'm sure they still cool, it's just competition, but J. Cole is in album mode, and J. Cole, 15 years in his career, he's rapping better than he ever has, and the rapping that he's done over the last 4 years has been ridiculous, so that's what I want to see. J. Cole is gonna drop the nicest, most polite diss record we probably ever heard, because I'm sure Kendrick is on his mind like Kaepernick kneeling. If I'm Miguel, I would have been pissed. I'm pretty sure that J. Cole is gonna respond, but I'm one of those people that I think everything is an album rollout, and I know Kendrick just got off of TDE, so I'm sure he probably got an album coming. One of the artists he signed probably got an album coming. But the thing that's so funny to me that got lost in the middle of all this, Big Sean just dropped a new song talking about Big 3, but who gives a fuck about that guy? But thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new here. We talk about a bunch of different things on this channel. What are your thoughts on this whole Kendrick, Drake, Cole situation? And I'm curious, all time, what order would you rank them in? For me, all time is probably Drake, Kendrick, Cole. Still, don't care. Also, whose response are you looking forward to the most? Drake's or J. Cole's? Let me know in the comment section below. Love you guys. Tell us when you love them. Until next time, see you in the next life.